before this video starts, I have to give a shout out to someone who kind of gave me the idea to do a lot of these stories. He goes by the name of Swoozy. His YouTube channel is pretty awesome, pretty interesting. He's got a lot of better stories to tell than me, but it was a nice idea, and I don't want to be known as the plagiarizer, so I'm going to give him the credit he deserves. Okay, so people have been asking what type of content did I mean with stories, and I'm ready to tell you now. So for example, I'm going to give you a good first video, well, second video, to provide the information you need to see what type of channel this is. So for this story, I'm going to tell you about my first romantic interest. So most people may know this story, some people may not, but let's do this. So, back in second grade, my dad was always bugging me about, hey Logan, do you like girls? Do you not like girls? And so it's just like, I wanted to find a girl that, if I like girls, that would be the one. That's the type of girl I was looking for. And so I went to class that day, and I looked for the most attractive girl in class to me. And so I looked around and I found this girl. For privacy, I'm gonna call her Alexandria. So I go into class, I'm like, Alexandria looking good, and she's not like a mean person or anything. And so every time that someone asked me, do you like a girl, she popped up in my mind. So years went by, like, it was never serious. It was more just like a kind of like her. If someone asked me, that's who I was going to tell them, but I wasn't really that into girls at the time. So fourth grade came, and we had a field trip. Me and my friends went to some place, I think it was the Georgia Aquarium. During the show, me and my friend were kind of like talking, and we came with the conclusion that I had a girl I liked and he had a girl he liked, and we didn't trust each other. So it's just like, you tell me who you like and I'll tell you who I like. So you're not going to be telling on me without me telling on you, and I'm not going to be telling on you without you telling on me. And so he told me his, and I didn't really have one. So I told him that girl that I thought looked nice. And everything was fine and dandy until fifth grade. This hat, just 1 minute, it looks so weird. There we go. It's a little more comfortable. So what happens is fifth grade comes, and my friend kind of gets loose lips, you know? One day we're playing outside with a few of my neighbors, and I go off playing somewhere else. And one of them asks that same friend I told who I like. He tells, according to him, he tells her a couple of lies. He throws up some random pitches, and she all calls him for bluffs. And he throws out the right one, thinking she'd call that one as a bluff too, and she gets it. That's his perspective. I don't believe him a bit, because that doesn't make sense, but I'm going to tell you like I know. I'm walking home from the bus stop one day, and she tells me she knows who I like. And I'm like, what? Like, when she does get it right, I'm like, what? And so I play it off. I'm like, nah, I don't like this girl. What are you talking about? I don't like girls yet. And I go to my friend, and I'm mad. So I get there, I'm like, boy, I'm gonna go Mortal Kombat on you. I'm gonna shake you with this comb. I'm gonna shake you with this comb, bro. Don't judge my nappy hair with that hairline of yours. Marco Polo could search for a million years and he'd never find the end of your hairline. I know I'm just talking to a screen, but you know, the voices sometimes, man. And my friend's kind of like, wait. And he tells me this story. And that kid is lucky he has some respect for me, because if he didn't, who knows what I would have done. So what happens is one day I get into school and these girls walk past my room and they look in and they see me and they start laughing. I'm like, what? What's going on? And so some time passes and one of them tells me that they know who I like. It's another person and they tell me they told her and she was like, nasty. So I kind of got over it because I didn't even like her that much. But I was going to school and I got chose to coach for field day, which is an event at our school where a bunch of the younger kids come out and play, and I was supposed to be one of the people who was in charge of one of the games. I get put on with a couple of friends to take care of this game, and for a while it's fine. Me and my other friend go out, play basketball between the breaks. The middle of the day comes, and one of the teachers asks, does anyone want to switch jobs? And I'm just like, cool. No one raises their hand except Alexandria. And guess what she wants to switch? My job. And she gets up and walks over, and I'm like, what? I thought this girl didn't like me. So I'm confused, and we get out there, we're doing our jobs, and for some reason, some weird genetic thing comes up in me that usually doesn't happen, and I'm smooth. And everything goes really well with this girl. We talking fine, everything's okay, everything's going well. But a lot of time has passed since then, and it's like that day almost never happened. Girls are so confusing. I have no idea why any of that happened. I really just still need some help explaining exactly what was going through her mind at those moments. So all I learned from that ordeal is that girls can be a little cuckoo. So that concludes this video. There's a lot of stuff in it that not too many people know. Some people know, but I just wanted to give you guys a taste of what will be on this channel, and there's gonna be a lot more than just this type of stuff, but there's gonna be a decent amount of this stuff too. And if you guys have any suggestions, just remember this is a vlogging channel only, no electronic devices really in the process of making any of these videos. I'm kinda poor, I'm only 14, so I thought I'd just hit you guys up with a cool story. Gamehead is out.